because it's been a funny day. Last night I was called to watch Bubble Boy. You may have been called to watch that recently because it was weird that it popped up into my view. I haven't seen it since it came out when I was younger. My mom and me rented it from Blockbuster. So I was called to watch it last night, and in the movie, they were watching Land of the Lost. It was something that the boy and the girl shared that they both loved. And then I show up at the facility today, and on the board, when I was seeing a patient, 81 right here, when I was seeing a patient, Land of the Lost, next to a gazebo and a garden and some 3 butterflies and a few other things that I will post because I took pictures of it. It had a couple of Easter things, some bunnies, but what stood out was Land of the Lost movie night, and I was laughing so hard because it was funny. Just saw Bubble Boy, and they were talking about it and watching it in the movie movie inside of a movie inside of a movie. It's funny. Anyhow, so I don't know who's out there watching that today, but it's super hilarious. And then we've seen 3 orange cats today, orange and white cats today, like Garfield. And Fred and Wilma, the Flintstones, was on the TV when we were there as well. C and T and J have been coming through heavy all day. We saw a white dove today. 1 white dove on the ground next to our car as we were driving. It just it didn't fly away or anything. It just sat there. Boy, I wanted to stop, but I couldn't. So yeah, I'm seeing a white dove. We always get the regular ringneck doves or whatever you call those. So I get those all the time, but today I got 1 single white dove. So the angels are watching, and it was on the ground, and then I seen a triangle. Very good. All them triangles, summer triangles, something to do with summer. Okay. Saw a white llama today too. Purity's in the house. Let's see. I'll let you know if there's anything else. All right, we got Iris playing on the radio by Goo Goo Girls, Dizzy Up the Girl. That's funny. They wanted me to say the significance about the Bubble Boy. He loved her, he wanted her, but he was scared because he listened to his mom and he listened to the people around him and he believed everything that he was told by everybody. And until he realized that he was about to miss out on her, and she left and she found somebody else. And so he built a mobile bubble and went out into the world and discovered himself and discovered how cool he was and had help along the way. He just walked up to this window. He had no money. He's like, I need to get to this place to stop this woman from getting married that I love. And he's like, good luck with that. I don't know what to do. And then all of a sudden a bus showed up, picked him up, took him on the road. And that kept happening. He had thrown out because they weren't safe for him, but then somebody else would pick him up. Here comes a motorcycle with his lights on. That's funny. So he finally realized what he wanted, and he went after it. But he was scared at first. So there's a message in that. Fear is not real. When you want something, we got Escape, coming on by Enrique Iglesias. Can't escape our love. So if you feel like leaving, no one's going to beg you to stay, because if it's meant for you, it will return to you. That's how that works. Do not hold on to things that are not yours to hold on to, because then you risk that you don't get to grow and they don't get to grow. There's lessons to be learned. Let it go. If it's meant for you, it will return. Care Bears, you gotta believe. So they wanted me to 111. Yeah. It was bad, but it was real, and that's all that. 'Cause in the end, our love matters. If you feel like leaving, we're not gonna beg you to stay. But soon you'll be finding you can run, you can hide, but you can't escape our love. And that's how that goes. Anyhow, that's how that movie was about last night. So if you're called to watch it, go watch it. You know, this guy told me, he's like, don't be like me. Don't live in regret. You know, the worst that can happen is people would say no, a pink ribbon. People will say no, and then it's not meant for you, and then at least you know, right? All right. I love you guys. Good luck.